Life can be challenging. It throws curveballs. Sometimes it feels like we're carrying the weight of the world on our shoulders. It's in these moments, when we feel overwhelmed, that our bodies and minds send out distress signals. We might feel our hearts racing, our palms sweating, or our breath getting caught in our chests. Mentally, we might experience racing thoughts, difficulty concentrating, or a sense of being completely overwhelmed. These are all signs of emotional overload. It's important to understand that these reactions are not signs of weakness. They are completely normal human responses to stress and difficult emotions. Our bodies are wired to protect us, and these physical and mental symptoms are simply our internal alarm system kicking in, trying to keep us safe. These intense feelings can manifest in many different ways. Some people might become easily irritable or agitated. Others might withdraw socially, seeking solace in isolation. Still, others might find themselves struggling to sleep, haunted by worries that seem to multiply in the darkness. The key takeaway here is that emotional overload is a universal human experience. It's not a sign that we're broken or incapable. It's simply a sign that we're human, navigating a complex and often challenging world. To understand our reactions to stress and emotional overload, it's helpful to understand the role of the autonomic nervous system. This system is responsible for regulating many of our body's unconscious functions, including heart rate, breathing, and digestion. It has two branches, the sympathetic nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system. When we perceive a threat, whether real or imagined, our sympathetic nervous system kicks into gear, initiating the fight or flight response. This response floods our bodies with adrenaline and cortisol, hormones designed to help us cope with danger. Our heart rate and breathing speed up, our muscles tense, and our senses become heightened. This is our body preparing us to either confront the threat head-on or flee to safety. The parasympathetic nervous system, on the other hand, is responsible for the rest and digest response. It helps calm our bodies down after a stressful event, slowing our heart rate, lowering our blood pressure, and promoting relaxation. When we experience chronic stress or emotional overload, our sympathetic nervous system can become overactive. This means our bodies are constantly on high alert, even when there's no immediate danger. Over time, this can lead to a whole host of physical and mental health problems, including anxiety, depression, insomnia, and digestive issues. Imagine a glass of water. Now imagine pouring more and more water into that glass. Eventually the glass will overflow, right? The same principle applies to our emotions. When we don't allow ourselves to process and release difficult emotions, they can build up inside of us like that water in the glass. Unresolved tension from past experiences, unprocessed trauma, or even everyday stressors can accumulate over time, making us more susceptible to emotional overload. This means that seemingly small triggers, a traffic jam, a disagreement with a loved one, a stressful deadline at work, can feel insurmountable. We might find ourselves overreacting to situations or feeling overwhelmed by emotions that seem out of proportion to the event that triggered them. This is why it's so important to develop healthy coping mechanisms for dealing with difficult emotions. Bottling them up might seem easier in the moment, but it only creates a pressure cooker that's bound to explode eventually. Allowing ourselves to feel our emotions fully, without judgment or self-criticism, is the first step towards releasing their grip on us. In a society that often prioritizes positivity and perfection, it can be tempting to believe that we should always have it all together. We might feel ashamed of our struggles or afraid to show vulnerability. But the truth is, it's okay not to be okay. In fact, it's more than okay, it's human.